Hi, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, good evening, Brenda. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And you?
Perfect. Doing fine also. Kind of cold, but doing fine. So, how's everything going? No problems with the rain?
Mm, no more, only when I went to my work.
Yeah, you got wet. Okay, that's okay. Great. How about you, Fabiola? How are you doing? I think that Fabiola got freeze, or I cannot hear you.
Hi, teacher.
Oh, hello, good evening. How are you doing?
Good. There is no electricity here, but we are
Yeah,
with the power.
with the backup power.
Yeah, backup power. Is that planta de energía?
Uh, in that way we call it energía de reserva. But planta de energía, I don't know that one. I have to investigate. But backup power.
No me quería mojar.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay. So hello, Stephanie. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm good with cold, but good.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. I mean, right now we should be like kind of sleeping. Oh, Fabiola is power plant.
Power plant.
Power plant. That's the one. Okay. So great. Nice to hear that. That just the cold, right? And nothing else is going on. Great. So how about the other ones, Adonai? How are you doing, Adonai?
Hello, teacher. It's a very cool this moment. The raining.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, it's cold and that's weird, right? That's pretty weird to feel it cold. But anyway, that's great. So, and thank you for being here. How about let me see? How about the other ones? Jose Alonso, I think that cannot. Emilia, hello, Emilia. Did you get wet?
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Um, with so with I'm pretty
Freezing,
free with
kind of. Okay. So good. Nice to have you here. And Nilsson, you there, Nilsson? Oh, okay. Nilsson is not there. And let me see about the other one, Jacqueline. Hello, Jacqueline.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hello, good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine, teacher. It, it's raining now and it's cool.
Yeah, it's cold. You just want to
Eh,
be in the bed with your blanket, sleeping, relaxing. Okay, but nice to have you here. So guys, let's go quickly because the time is consuming. So I'm going to start with the ones that are already here. So I hope that you are there also, Victor, right? And Jose Alonso is busy. Anyway, for today, this is what we're going to do. Let me show you. Okay, is the speaking part, right? For today. And this is what you have to do. You have two tasks. The first task is describe a famous folk tale in our country. This is something that you already practiced with. Use the passive voice with present perfect. And for the task number two, describe a personal experience, any personal experience that you want, and say examples of indirect questions, right? Oh, I was there in the, I don't know, I was at the party, and then someone asked me, I wonder if you know where the bathroom is. And I said to this person, yes, I know where the bathroom is. You can go here. That's an example of an indirect question, the personal experience. So that's basically what you have to do, right? Just describe those two things. Do you have any questions about what you're going to do?
Teacher, in the number 2 is like a conversation.
No, you just describe. You can tell me any personal experience that you have. For example, you can tell me a time in which you, I don't know, you went out with friends, a time that you went on a date, a time that you had a great time with your friends also, right? Any experience, right? Solo cuenta una experiencia personal, that's it. But say examples of indirect questions, that's all.
Mm, preguntas que yo le haya hecho a alguien en esa experiencia.
Oh, no, for example, let's say you're, and listen to the example. I went to a party with my friends, and then I really wanted to go to the bathroom. I don't know, is the easy one. I really wanted to go to the bathroom, and I said to someone, excuse me, do you know where the bathroom is? And this person told me, no, I'm sorry. And I was like, oh, I want to pee. So you
Okay.
put it in your personal
Okay.
Got it?
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you have to do. So
I have a
now,
question.
tell me.
With the first one, it's the leyenda.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We practice this. Well, at least
Yes,
the ones
yes,
who
yes,
want
yes.
to practice. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it can be any legend or anything that you know. Just use the present perfect past. That's it. Okay. Básicamente cosas que ya hemos visto para hacerlo más fácil. Okay? So, any other doubts? No? Okay.
What? Sorry. What time, teacher,
But
for
what?
the time for the oral exam?
For this one, you know, I didn't want to set a time because sometimes it takes more time or less time to you, but I always recommend not to take, please, not to take maximum 4 minutes. Because if you take more time than that, it reduces the time for all the class. So it needs just 2 hours. So I'm supposed to finish in 2 hours. So try to go straight to the point. Vayan directo al punto con lo que van a decir. Tampoco sea, yes, I know the legend of the Cipitio. It has been always said that the Cipitio is a little boy who scares. I mean, try to say a little bit more. Okay. So, but go straight to the point, porque si algunas veces pues se puede desviar un poquito el tema y empieza a hablar ya de otra cosa. So, keep in mind, use the present perfect and the indirect questions, just that. Okay. So then the other thing it's for you to know, these are the percentages that we will use, what I will use to evaluate this part. Okay. The passive voice 10% and direct questions 10%. Do not use Spanish to complete your ideas. That's another 10%. The fluency when speaking, grammar 30%, and the description that you give is 20%. So, do you have any doubts? No? Okay. So the dynamic is always the same, right? So I'm gonna share with you in the chat just a couple of exercises. Okay. I'm gonna share this one. This is just for
Is
you
that
to
the order?
order. Sorry?
Is that the order?
I always try to follow the order. Sometimes what I do is that if someone does not answer, I go with the next one. Or sometimes I go with the last one. But generally, yes, that's the order that I follow.
Okay.
And then, give me just a second. I'm sharing with you something for you to practice in the chat. And also I'm gonna share some links.
Can I be the first one? Because I don't know how much time we're going to have electricity.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Sure. Give me just a second. The funny thing is that who I was sending I was sending everything to Jessica. So, there you go. Okay, so that's ready to practice. Let me create the groups and then Fabiola, just because of the electricity, I will call you first then. Just please remember something, don't get disconnected. Aunque ya hayan pasado su evaluación, no se desconecten, necesitan los 120 minutos. Lo que sí que ya después de eso se pueden relajar, right? Or you can use the exercises to practice. Here and oh. Oops, hello Fabiola, I was muted.
Hi.
Okay, great. So this is what we got. Are you ready? Let me know and you can start.
Okay. I have listened my grandfathers talked about some stories about some folks during their childhood. I have listened about the cadejo.
Mhm.
I there was once that I asked to my grandfather to talk about to know about the cadejo, and he has told me that there is a dog, there is a white and a black dog,
Mhm.
and one is good and the other one is bad, and it depends on which dog you see. um, it means that something is going to happen to you.
Okay.
And personal experience. I have gone to a party last weekend with my friends. One of my friends uh, has get drunk, and I asked about it because I think that is because I think that he was too young to get drunk. So uh, 2 glasses of vodka has been tried by him, and it was enough for he to get drunk.
Okay.
And yes,
Okay, is that all?
yes.
Okay, okay, perfect. Yeah, it's straight to the point. Fabiola, I think that in general you have like all the knowledge already. You have the vocabulary, and you have like the confidence to talk, which is really, really great, right? However, I think and I believe that there is something that is playing against you, and it's the lack of practice.
The
That's what
what,
I
sorry?
think. The lack of practice. La falta
The
de
lack
práctica.
of,
The
okay.
lack of practice, right? So I really believe, and I have noticed that you have the knowledge, and also you had confidence to talk. Tiene la confianza para hablar, and that's one of the most important points. But I would recommend you not only with my classes, but also with the future classes that are coming, participate more and practice more, right?
Yes.
Because that's what I think it's playing against you, because you think too much to talk and to organize the ideas, right? So
Yes.
besides that, I think that you can do really great.
Okay.
Use of present perfect, I mean in passive voice. You used 2 glasses of vodka has been drunk, I think, by him. That's good, right? Indirect questions I could not notice. But also for the folk case, you could have say, my father has been scared by the cadejo. That's an example that could have been used, right? So besides that, great. You can practice with the exercises, or just don't get disconnected, right?
Yes.
That is the
Okay.
only thing. Okay.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
then I will send you back. I don't know, who were you with?
I don't know, teacher.
I will send you
It
with
doesn't
Stephanie.
matter. Okay.
Okay, see you in some minutes. Okay, let's take the here. Here. And now I go with Brent. Hello, Brenda.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Okay, so you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you will have maximum 4 minutes, okay? You can start now.
Okay. For the task one, it has been said that the screaming car or Carreta Chillona appeared at midnight, but no one drove it. It has been said that the cadejo appeared only to men when they were out at night after work. And for task two, recently at the hospital, they sent me to pick up the medication, and I need ask could you tell me where the pharmacy is? And I got lost for a good moment. And then I have to go back to the reception, and I say to a nurse, I would like to know where the reception is, and because I lost, right? And then she helped me.
Okay. So is that all?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I mean, that was 1 minute, 15 seconds. It's straight to the point.
Okay.
Nah, don't worry about the time. I mean, it does not interest me the time, but in what interests me is the use the structures and you speak. And
Okay.
let me tell you that at least with this evaluation, I do not have observations. Actually, you got a 10 because you
Okay.
use the structures and everything.
Okay.
Just keep up, right? Keep up. Continue in the program, and as you continue practicing, you will improve more and more, right? That's what I
Okay.
can recommend you for the moment, and you will gain more fluency. Okay?
Thank you, teacher.
So, don't get disconnected. Okay.
Okay.
So, let me send you back. I don't know who are your partners. I will send you with listen, listen.
Okay.
Okay, then the other one is Carlos Fernando. Hello, Carlos. Hello.
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Hello. How are you doing? Okay. So you ready?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
teacher.
Perfect. You just need to describe the folk tale. Okay. Use the passive voice. Don't forget it. And also describe a personal experience. Okay. And use the indirect questions. Okay. Maximum 4 minutes. Can
Okay,
start now.
okay. Task one, I had met much famous people from El Salvador. For example, Luciana Sandoval.
Mhm.
Uh, she is a beautiful person. Uh, I had met also Rene Valdivieso. Uh, he seems to be a person very calm. And uh, 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 two, I traveled one more time a Suchitoto, and there I met uh, at Atenchis.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, it's very funny. Is a person very crazy, very crazy, but is a person very calm too.
Okay.
Um, that's to describe a personal experience. Uh, Say examples in the question. Mm, quiero ver. Okay, una experience. Okay. I go to the gym. I go to the gym always in the morning. But uh, once once time I was I was I was exercise. mm, I was I exercise. I had to accident because I was training uh, left between mm, I between I carried uh, a lot weight, mucho peso.
Mhm.
Uh, eh, um, uy, eh, I I uy, I twisted my my uncle. Um, they had to carry me hospital.
Okay.
Hospitals because feel a very a very very pain, dolor.
Okay, time is up.
Yeah.
Those are 4 minutes,
Okay.
12 seconds. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
So,
Thank you.
great. So, Carlos, a couple of things to take into account. Okay, one of the first things that I would recommend you a lot is the
Mhm,
practice, right? That is the first thing.
mhm.
Practice makes perfect, right? La práctica es el maestro. Practice makes
Yeah.
perfect. So that means that I would recommend you for the future courses to try to participate more, speak more,
Yeah.
so you can practice the structures, right? Because there are some things that needed to be improved, especially the hesitation, right? El dudar. And
Sí.
also the you complete ideas in Spanish, right? For example, also that you use the um, um, in English, in Spanish is okay, you can say but in English el a significa uno.
Mhm.
So if you're saying
Okay.
like, for example, you're saying one, so you have to
Okay.
be careful with that, right? Then I did not see the use of the present perfect passive, neither the indirect questions, right? So then yes, I would recommend you that. The grade is not bad actually, it's just those little things that needed to be improved. But yes, I recommend you a lot, right? To try to take advantage of the course. And like I always tell everybody, if you sign up, si se inscriben, if you sign up to the course, take advantage of the course, right? Practice. You will see that as you continue practicing, you will improve more. Y luego va a llegar un momento en que va a hablar el idioma and you will be able to switch between the two languages sin ningún problema.
Yes.
But it's just that, practice. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Thank you, teacher.
great. I will send you back, Carlos.
Okay.
I don't know were you with Adonai, Javier?
Yes.
Okay, so don't get disconnected. See you in some minutes.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Hello, Eden Nilsson.
Hello,
Hello.
teacher. Good evening.
Good evening. So you ready?
So.
So you will do fine. Don't worry. Okay, you had
Okay.
4 minutes, but remember, you have to use present perfect passive and also indirect questions, right? You can start now.
Yes. Okay. I know. The text number one describe a famous folk tale in your country, using passive voice and present perfect. In my case, the history is the carretazione. And all the histories are talking with my grandfather. And I have listening your stories, and when she talk your histories, I have eaten pupusas with he, and that's it. The task number one, and the task not and the task number two is describe personal experience. Um, says examples of indirect question. And my history is when when I was 25 years old, was with my friends of the party. And this moment, other person asking me, can you tell me we can you tell me what's your name are? And you I how do you say le respondí?
The answer?
I answer my name. My name is Eden Nilsson. And other friends question, and I want to know where is my car, and we don't know. And in this moment, a lady is asking us, and can you tell me where is the supermarket is? And only that, teacher.
Okay. Okay.
For the time is very
Oh, no, don't worry about the time. Actually, one of your partners just spoke for 1 minute and 20 seconds, and she did great.
okay.
The time is just like a maximum porque ya he tenido algunos que se me emocionan y hablan hasta por 10 minutos. Entonces, so the time is just for that, right? So don't worry if it is short. What interests me is that you speak correct.
Okay.
There are a couple of things. I had doubts with the first story because I did not hear the use of the passive voice, present perfect passive. Could you repeat one of the examples that you mentioned?
The passive voice. The passive voice, teacher.
Yes. Could you repeat one of the examples that you mentioned?
The histories are talking with my grandfather.
The
Correct?
histories? The histories?
Or talk.
I'll talk with my grandfathers. Okay, got it now. No, actually remember the structure of the present perfect. For example, I had been told many stories by my grandfather, right?
Okay. And the other is I have listened your history.
Have listened to your story. Okay, so that's present perfect only.
It's his histories. Him histories.
Okay, so but still is present perfect, right? Recuerden que la voz pasiva se invierte los roles, el objeto con el sujeto, right? Por ejemplo, my grandfather has told me many stories. Ese es presente perfecto. Lo pasamos a pasivo. I have been told many stories by my grandfather, right? So,
I don't forget been.
exactly.
Okay.
And then the difference is story, we have story y history. History es historia, pero de historia como de estudiar la historia del pasado. And story is a normal story, right? Una historia de una anécdota or something like that. So, okay, for you to keep it in mind, okay. And with the indirect questions, we are doing great, actually. Just a couple of things, like, for example, I want to know where is my car. No, I want to know where my car is.
Where my car is? Yes, I want to know where my car is. And the other example, can you tell me what your name are?
Okay, great. You know, Nelson, in general, I think that you have the attitude and you have the confidence to use the language, right? It's just matter of practice. Okay, matter of practice. Review the structures, okay, and put them into practice. That's going to help you a lot. But for the moment, I think that you're on the way, right?
Okay, teacher, thank you.
I will send you back, I don't know, who were you with? Well, go with Mariela, she's alone, okay? Don't get disconnected.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, great. So let me see. Okay. Hello, Estrella.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Okay, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay,
I
perfect.
okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. First, describe a common folk talk in our country. And in my case, I remember when I was a kid, my grandpa said about the story about the pig woman. My father said the pig woman have become scary by then, and she has been a prayer for the men. Um, the pig woman, or in this case, he has been say the pig woman appears at night, and especially to the men. And sometimes my grandfather say the legend. Those who have money to see confrontation between this, in this case, animals and their victims, say that when the witch pig approaches the person, it wants to harm, and the victim, upon seeing herself attacked by his large animal. And the second question, describe a personal experience. Well, in my case, I want to talk about the experience with my couple. We traveled last year to Mexico DF, and I remember that this travel was amazing because we know different places, and I sometimes I make questions to my couple. In this case, for example, I wonder, you prefer to spend a day alone or with me, with my company, and he said obviously with me. and and we asked the tourist guide about the different places in the Mexico. And for example, do you know where the Basilica de la Guadalupana is? And I wonder where the pyramids is. I remember the tourist guide. The tourist guide said all the time about the different places, and we stay in a beautiful places.
So time is over. Okay, great job, actually. I think that you did great, and actually you have the grammar and also the vocabulary. Okay, so for the moment, you just miss some things. For example, the use of the Mexico. No, it's just Mexico. I
Oh,
wonder you prefer to Spain. I wonder if you prefer. Okay.
okay.
So, and some vocabulary, like for example, it's pyramids, pyramids.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So things like that. Besides that, great job, right? You just continue like this and you will learn very quickly the English.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Great. I will send you back, Estrella. You were with Jessica?
Sorry?
You were with Jessica?
In this moment, yes. Yes, with Jessica.
Okay, great. Just don't get disconnected, right?
Okay, I continue
Okay.
work.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm, okay. Let's go. Hello, Victor.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hello, good evening. So in this way, you're not gonna be the last one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, on the list, you are the last one. So I'm gonna go skipping.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, great. So you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so you can start right now.
Okay. I don't know a lot of folk tale from El Salvador, but I'm going to try.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The next story has been told by my grandmother. She said that the story is real, but I am not sure.
Okay.
But it's very popular in El Salvador. The story is about the Screamer or Midnight Screamer, I think. El Gritón de Medianoche.
Okay.
This character is a kind or type of ghost. And my grandmother said that it's the son of a woman, Indian woman, I think, indigenous woman,
Okay.
who expelled from her tribe, and she was surprised and possessed in the middle of the jungle by the demon, by a demon. Uh, According to the story, from this union was born the El Gritón de Medianoche. And he's half human and half demon. He is told. The Midnight Screamer or El Gritón de Medianoche has been created but by a demon. Okay. According to the story, the Screamer of the Midnight Screamer, it haunts men who walk in the woods at midnight, and it seems that some of those who hear it, they feel fever for a few days. In my town, the people say that this mystery appears to people who are drunk. For example, my grandmother told me that my uncle has been scared by the gritón de medianoche.
Okay.
Okay, the next is describe a personal experience. Okay, a personal experience. Okay, the last month I went to Santa Ana with my team or my co-workers. We had a reunion. I work in Probúsqueda. Probúsqueda it's an institution, and we are searching people who disappears on the Civil War here in El Salvador. So we didn't know where is the location. So my coworker asked to people from there when we are near from the place. Can you tell me where the Maria's house is? For example, so I think it was more easy because we were lost. Then we drove. I think it's drove. I think we drove for 1 hour, and we had some problems with the motor. I don't know, with the car. So we ask also to the I don't know how to say this, driver, the people who drive the car, who drives the car. If he can tell us if the car was in conditions, I think.
Okay.
So finally we I don't know, we
Victor,
we
sorry, I have to stop you. That's 6 minutes.
okay, sorry. Okay.
No, don't worry, but actually let me congratulate you. You did an excellent job. I do not have observations. You did excellent, right?
Okay.
Just little things like, for example, demon.
Demon. Okay.
Demon. This is demoniac, okay? And you don't say more easy. It's easier.
Easier.
Easier. Yes, ahí está diciendo más fácil. Easier. Okay,
Okay.
just that. Besides that, great job using the structures.
Okay, thank you.
Good. I will send you back. I don't know, who were you with?
Fabiola and Stephanie.
Okay, great. So don't get disconnected.
Okay.
Okay, see you in some minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Stephanie.
You're really fast. Hello, teacher.
I'm going now from down to up, and then I will go from up to down. So I'm mixing.
Okay.
That's why. Así los que son de última, pues no tienen que esperarse. Así es. Right. So. Okay, Stephanie. So you ready?
Yes, I think.
Okay, you can start now.
Okay, I decided to talk about to the Carreta Chillona.
Okay.
I think has been take one place in the most famous folk tales in El Salvador. The people say that you is appearing at night and you can hear first before that there are parts you can hear like the sounds like the bones of the tracks or chains like it's like a scary movie that is like tan 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 because you hear first. And my grandmother says that appears for the person that like the gossip. So I think is one of that. I never uh, meet a person that really uh, see that this faulty, but is not one of the most famous for me. And the second one, as personal experience, maybe I'm going to say when I went with my grandfather to Nicaragua, my family, the part of my mom is from there. So I went to León. That is not like the capital, but it's a really famous um, part of the country because when we are there, I saw a lot of tourists, and one of them that I believe that was for USA, but I don't know. But she asked me in English if that if I want to taking a picture of her in the shore. So because I study English before, I couldn't like understand what she was asked me, and I take the picture, and after she wanted that I take different in different parts, and my grandfather was really excited because I couldn't understand to that person, and we could we can help her like a little bit to have good pictures.
Great. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Is that all?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Great job, Stephanie. Just let me tell you that you have an excellent level of English, actually, right? Um, for you, it's just to continue, right? Learning more and more, right? That will be it. Okay. Just continue the course and continue practicing, right? That's the only thing that I can tell you for the moment because you had a great level, great speaking, great vocabulary, actually. And yeah, just keep up.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, I will
Bye.
send you back. Who was your partner?
Okay. Victor and Fabiola.
Okay, go with Victor then. Don't get disconnected. Okay,
Okay, teacher.
bye.
Bye.
Mm. Mm. Hello, Jacqueline.
Hello, good evening,
Good
teacher.
evening. Okay, so you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. You can start now. Just don't forget to use the structures, right?
Okay. The first question, the legend in the city Alegría Usultán. My grandparents live there. Um, it say that there a mermaid in the middle of the Laguna de Alegría. It say that she attract young men and they drown, die, but only young men. Other people not see. Um, this the legend of the country Alegría Usulután. In my experience of going to visit my parents is very nice. the city has become tourist and they always tell histories. My grandfather and about place and are very well known. When I go to Alegria, I could know more histories. It's very attractive about the place, and I would like to know and learn more about the food and the histories, folklore. I wonder if everyone who lives in that place love knowing the histories and folklore so much, because I do only teacher.
Okay, perfect. So those are straight to the point, 2 minutes. Great. Let me tell you, Jacqueline, a couple of things to improve. I did not notice the use of the present perfect passive. It is said that, remember the structure of the present perfect passive?
Uh, the
Mm.
present perfect, yes.
Can you give me an example?
The present perfect. I think I think for example, I don't remember, teacher. I'm nervous.
Don't worry, that's okay.
I'm
But yeah,
sorry.
no, don't worry, that's okay. But having that in mind, I recommend you to review the structure, right?
Yes,
To practice it, okay? Because for
I
example,
I'm difficult. It's the an indirect question for me. I'm very nervous. The structure, but the speaking yesterday. I better my structure and my speaking.
yeah, that's something that I always tell you, and it's that English is about practice, right?
Yes,
The
yes. In
speak.
my case, only 2 hours the classes I practice.
So take
It
a, mhm.
bad problem with me.
But take advantage. Tome ventaja entonces. Todas las 2 horas que tenga de clase, las futuras clases,
Okay,
hable, participe, practíquelo. It doesn't matter if you get wrong, because
okay.
as you continue talking more, it's going to be easier for you to speak in English, right?
Yes, teacher.
And also
Yes.
to remember the structures, okay? So
Okay.
give it a try. Because that's one, okay? And then just a couple of things like structure in the sentence, like for example, other people not see, other people don't see it,
Okay. Okay.
other
Okay.
people don't see it, okay? And the city has become tourist? No, the city has become touristic,
Oh, touristic. Okay.
okay? Things like
Okay.
that, okay? So, like I said, just is matter of practice, okay? Don't give up with this,
Yes.
and you will
Yes.
improve more. Jacqueline, who was your partner?
Medardo.
Okay, I will send you back. Don't get disconnected.
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, see you in some minutes. Hello, Javier.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. You had 4 minutes maximum. You can start now.
Okay. First is the a folk tale, right? My folk tale is about my father counting about the Cadejo. The Cadejo has been seen in the Tonacatepeque street. My father is the Tonacatepeque. My father says the the Cadejo black has has been has been made for men, and the Cadejo white has been made for women. Uh, my my father also tell me the persons haven't been never attacked in the Tonacatepeque for the Cadejo. The Cadejo is most famous in this downtown. Um, for the folk tale is all. My personal experience is about when I was trying to find the pollo campero in the center of San Salvador. Um, I walk in the street and I asked a lady, "Could you tell me if there is a pollo campero near here?" She tell me it's on the corner there. I turned to see, and for my surprise, there it was. Um, yeah, this history is very funny because the first time I went to the El Centro of San Salvador alone.
Mhm. Okay. So where are you from originally?
Sorry?
Where are you from originally?
Ah, in San Salvador, but the Soyapango.
Ah,
Um,
okay, got it.
the but when I was a young, only travel to the school at the house and no other place.
Yeah, that's a difficult part.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's really great. Okay, have you? I don't have observations, just persons. You don't say persons, it's people, and you don't say womans, it's women.
Oh, for the plurals, right?
Yes, exactly. Okay, just
Okay.
that. Besides that, excellent job, actually. So
Oh,
just,
okay, teacher.
yeah, just,
I
uh-huh.
nervous.
So don't worry, just keep up like that, right? Continue like that. I mean, participate as the way you have been doing it.
Okay.
You will see that that makes you speak more fluent and also to feel more confident, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I need more practice, and I try to remember the verbs in the past or the past participle
And it's
because
just, mhm.
yeah.
No, it's just matter of practice. I mean, as you continue practicing like the way you're doing it, you will see that it's going to become easier for you.
Okay.
So, doing great so far, right? Just continue like that, and you're gonna be fine. Who was your partner?
I see I remember Carlos Alonso.
Carlos Alonso. There you go, with Adonai. Okay. So don't get
Ah, yeah.
disconnected.
Ah, okay, okay, teacher.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
see you in some minutes.
Okay.
Hello, Emilia.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening. So you ready?
is also, teacher.
Oh, don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. Just take it as if you are talking
I'm nervous.
to someone else. Don't get nervous. Relax. You will do fine. Just describe any folktale that you know and use the passive voice. Don't forget it. And then describe a personal experience, right? Using indirect questions. You had 4 minutes. So you ready?
Okay, teacher.
You can start
I'm
now.
ready. Okay, I know the legend of the Stiguanaba, which was a woman who lost her son and was looking for him, and she died looking for her son, and so her ghost scared the men who walking in the street on the or on the lake or rivers at night. And when they saw her, they turned her away crazy. And in fact, well, my experience, my experience about my family is about this legend because a mother's uncle tell that the Tiwanawa appears to him, and when he saw it is around for his house, and when he arrived, he found it, and my grandmother, uh, uh, she asked for, I would like to know who did this to my son, and actually he died crazy because this event, and this was very very sad because all the family talked about this problem with him, uh, with this Tiwanaba. It's all.
Oh, I thought that you had gotten disconnected. Okay, but that's you included the personal experience there?
Yes, I included it.
Okay, good. Could you tell me one example with the present perfect passive?
One sample. Okay.
From the ones that you mentioned.
About the legend.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The Tiwanawa was looking for him son.
Okay. So, great. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. Emilia, as recommendation, I need you to try to practice the structures a little bit more, right? Especially present perfect passive and also the indirect questions, right? Remember the present perfect passive is when you say, for example, I don't know, my grandfather has been scared by la ciguanaba. You use has, been, and verb in past participle. So you don't say was scared, you say has been scared.
Okay.
You remember the structure?
In passive voice?
Yes, in passive voice. Okay. So
object plus verb and subject.
Okay, we had the subject. Okay, in the passive voice, the subject and the object change position, remember? You say, you say something like, I was telling you, my father has been scared by la ciguanaba. This is the structure.
Yes.
Okay, for you not to forget it, okay? So I really need you to practice that one a little bit more and with the indirect questions, okay?
Okay, okay,
So,
teacher.
yeah, I mean, don't worry. This is about practice, okay? Siempre les recomiendo, aprovechen las 2 horas, aprovechen el programa, el curso. Hable todo lo que pueda en la clase, no importa si está equivocado, no importa si lo dijo mal, si la respuesta está incorrecta, does not matter, right? El hablar le va a ir ayudando a ganar más confianza en el idioma y a ir mejorando, a ir corrigiendo. Pero si no se habla, entonces sí no va a haber mejoría. So that's why the most important is that you speak, right?
Okay.
Right. Inténtelo para los cursos que quedan de intermedio y los de avanzado, okay?
Okay.
I will send you back. What's your partner, Emily?
Leonardo and
Oh, Medardo. Okay, I will send you back. Do not get disconnected, okay? We'll see you in some minutes. Yeah. One. Jessica. Hello, Jessica.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, how are you doing?
Um, Not so good. I really have a nervous.
Oh, I thought that I mean, because of the nervous. Okay, so when you say not so good, I say, wow, maybe she has a huge problem or something like that.
No.
Okay.
It's about the exam.
No, don't worry. I mean, just try to remember what we have seen, the
Mhm.
structures and everything, and just describe a folk tale, right? Use the present perfect passive and then describe a personal experience, okay? 4 minutes is maximum, right?
Okay.
So, you can start now.
Okay. Well, I can say we are talking about a Siwanava, and the people have been taught about Siwanava that disappeared just at night. And when someone have been took a shower or suddenly the people near and they live to neighborhood, someone having washed the clothes, and that the people talking all the time that it's appeared showed of them really scared to them, and to became too crazy people when the people came back to at home. Maybe the actions or the actions uh, that they have it's really weird because they have been seen the 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 coach if at night. And the other question, my personal experience, it was when I lost in downtown San Salvador with my best friend. I remember that I went to visited a lot of places too. For example, we went to bought clothes, and I remember that suddenly we lost, and I wondered where is the bus stop is, and she said me go ahead and believe me, and you can go to in the corner, and we went to so far, and later I let me see, I have a scare because I didn't know to where in what is walking in walk in the moment, but when I write and the correct place, I feel so more relaxed.
Okay.
Just that, teacher.
Okay, good. Okay, just to make sure, can you mention one of the examples that you said in the foretale for the passive voice?
I don't understand, teacher. Can you
Oh,
repeat it?
can you say an example using the present perfect in passive voice that you mentioned in the foretale in the task number 1?
And if I give an example with using.
Can you give me an example using the passive voice?
Oh, and yes, and we can say the city have been defended by the police.
Okay, good. Okay, you got the structure, but I see that yeah, maybe you're too nervous.
Yes.
Try to chill a little bit. I mean, you did great. Actually, you had the fluency. It's just a couple of things that need to be improved. For example, I lose. It's I got lost. Me perdí. I got
Yes.
lost, right? Then we went to vote. No, it's we went to buy. And yes, the city the city has been defended by the police, right? So it's just a matter of practice, right? Try to study the structures and try to practice them. That is important. Besides that, this is practice, okay? Practice makes perfect. La práctica hace el maestro. So continue practicing and you will improve, okay?
Okay. This topic is really sometimes so difficult to mix when I think.
Yeah, actually, the passive voice, la
Mhm.
voz pasiva, es de los temas más difíciles. And you use the passive voice with all the grammar tenses. Los utiliza con todos los tiempos gramaticales. So, it means that you will see this topic with other tenses. Significa que sí lo va a ver con otros tiempos gramaticales más adelante. Right? So, but don't worry, this is just practice, okay? It's just practice. You think that you can do fine. Don't get disconnected, Jessica. I will send you back. Who were your partners?
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Who were your partners?
And it was ella and
Jose Alonso.
yes.
Okay, so I will see you in some minutes.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Let me see. Okay. Oh, Adonai. Adonai, are you there? Oh, Adonai. So if you don't answer, Adonai, I will have to go with someone else.
Hello, teacher. I can connect in my iPhone.
Okay, so are you able to take the evaluation right now? Are you able to take the evaluation?
Teacher.
I cannot
Hello,
hear you
teacher.
properly.
Yes, a little for the rain.
Okay, okay. So you think you can take it?
Yes.
Okay, so describe, right, the fall tale and also describe the personal experience. You can start now.
Okay, teacher. And I prepared and famous story for told in my country is the Caseta Chillona.
Okay.
A well-known Salvadorian legend because it it has been transmitted from generation to generation in the form of story by those who have had the opportunity to to hear it at a minute in in some place. This legend is known as a witch wagon, and, and then the screen card wall back backward strolling at in the street of some some towns in El Salvador.
Okay.
Very very I can say the Scrammy de carretera in towns in El Salvador.
About the personal experience.
Let me teacher.
And the personal experience?
No teacher, no experience in the history. I feel is very scrammy. I don't know.
Oh no, I mean the task number 2. How
am-
about this one?
The task number 2. Say something of in this question. Indeed, a question. Anything example?
Any experience?
I have a playing soccer. Soccer has been by name.
Maybe a personal experience that you had, something like an anecdote?
I like.
Like anecdote, como una anécdota?
Teacher, I don't know my experience.
Okay, are you able to say it, Adonai?
What teacher?
Okay, is that all? Adonai, that will be everything? Okay. Adonai, a couple of things. I suggest you a lot, right? To continue practicing, right? More and more, okay? Because there are still some
Yes,
things that need to be
I
improved, right? Todavía hay varias cositas
yes,
que
teacher.
mejorar, como la estructura de las oraciones, right? But that's something that is going to be improved just with practice, right? The more you practice, the better for you, okay? So that's why I recommend you that, okay? And then,
For example, teacher.
sorry?
For example, teacher, watch the video.
Oh, to practice more, the first thing, it depends, because if you like to read, read. That's gonna help you. The other one, especially, is speak. Speak a lot, as much as you can. And also review and study the structures. Repase las estructuras, right? Practique con ejercicios de gramática. And that's gonna help you. Okay?
Okay.
I will send you back. Who were your partners out?
Okay, teacher. No problem.
¿Quiénes eran sus compañeros?
No remember, teacher.
Okay, I will send you with Javier then. Don't get disconnected, okay? I will see you in some minutes.
Okay. Okay, teacher, no problem.
Who's next? Hello, Lisette. How are you? Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Lisette. How are you doing?
Wait me for a minute. I need to charge my computer. Wait. Okay, teacher.
Okay, good. So two tasks, right? The first one just described folk tale and use a passive voice. And the second one, the personal experience, okay? And direct questions. 4
Okay,
minutes.
teacher.
Okay.
In my case, I want to explain La Llorona.
Okay, go ahead.
In my country, there are many famous folk tales, but one of the most popular is about La Llorona. It is about a woman who cries for her children. The children have been lost in the forest. She appears on full moon nights, and a wailing has been heard at windows or doors around the city. you need to have a continuous pray for 9 nights to stay away the spirits. And this history is famous through the American continent. This tale has been told for many years.
Okay.
And the task number 2. Well, in my case, a year ago, I contracted an internet service at Tigo. I have contract with them. But when I was asking for details about the service in the call, the agent was the most kind. He said me, could you tell me what is your interest in? And I only answered, I want to know if you can explain me all the service and prices. And we had a call for 30 minutes only explains the service and prices because I didn't know what service can I took. So when we finished the call, the agent tell me, could you tell me if you could answer a little survey about the quality in this call? And I said, yes, of course. I think a job as a call agent is stressing because sometimes people don't have kindness to respond like the agent that respond me. And in all the cases, the agents that need to look for clients by calls and they have to compromise to get more sales, but they have to take a lot of calls to get only one sale. And this is all, teacher.
Okay, great. Actually, it sounded really great. And I will tell you just like keep on practicing, right? As the way you have been doing it right now, and
Yes,
you will continue improving, right? So far,
yes,
you did
teacher.
great.
Okay, teacher. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Le iba a decir. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
this is just practice. El inglés es solo
Yeah.
de práctica. Entre más lo practique,
Yeah.
más fácil se le va a hacer. Okay, so
Okay.
if you continue in the courses,
Mhm.
always speak, don't stay quiet, participate a lot.
Yes,
That's
teacher.
gonna help you, right? Eso le va a ayudar muchísimo. It doesn't matter if you're wrong, no, no importa si se ha equivocado. I mean,
Yeah.
it's part of the process.
Yes, teacher. Thank
So,
you.
I will send you back. Who are your
Thank
partners?
you. Was Brenda Sandoval, Luis Ferman.
Okay. Don't get disconnected, okay? I
Okay,
will
teacher.
see you in some minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Mariana.
Hello, teacher. How
Okay,
are you?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I sick, but I
Oh,
am here.
oh gosh, that sounds really bad. Okay, well, is you ready with this one? It's just two tasks, right? The personal experience and also describe the foreplay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Um.
you can start now.
Okay. Um. One of my most um. What? Lo tenía escrito.
Mhm.
Teacher, I have a problem.
Okay, are you able to take it right now or later?
Later, please. But I'm
Okay, I will call you at the end.
okay. Thank you, teacher.
And then- Hello, Medardo.
Good evening, mister.
Good evening. Okay, so you ready?
More or less.
Okay, go ahead. You will do fine. Okay, just describe the foreplay and also describe the personal experience. Don't forget the grammar.
I can I don't know, mix two questions, mister.
Oh yeah, as long as you use the structures requested, yes.
Okay, my history. Um okay, my grandfather told me about the experience, um, the him experience. Um, he told me about the legend. Is is a man. Um, a man had a crucifix, and behind uh, were um a ghost in a procession, and he told me about the experience in when he was when he was young. He said me um, a day he walked on the street, and he saw a lot of people walking with a candles, and and a ghost um, said to him, um, can you tell me what time is it? What time it is? And the ghost gift a candle, and the next day when my grandmother saw the candle, surprise, not is a candle, is a bone. And my grandmother told um, the procession is one a man had a crucifix, and when he see you, you need run because if a man touch touch you, uh, you have to take the crucifix and walk with the ghost around the world. This is my history, Mister.
Okay. Is that all?
Yes, it's
Okay. Yeah, I mean, perfect. I mean, sometimes you know that it's just lack of confidence because I think that you did a great job, actually, right? Explaining and describing your story and actually mixing them, right? So, as general recommendation, I know that the courses are like a day at night, right? Sometimes we might be tired, but take advantage of the course and always continue participating a lot, right? With the future courses that you're going to be in, okay? And take advantage of the course. La mejor manera de aprender un idioma es practicándolo, hablando, right?
Yes,
Si no se
Mister, I'm
habla,
nervous.
oh, I mean, but in the class, it doesn't matter if you make a mistake. En la clase no importa si se equivoca.
Okay,
Um,
Mister.
you use it, right? Use the language, usa el idioma, okay? And you will continue improving, right? Se le va a quitar
Thank you,
los
Mister.
nervios, and you will be able to talk, and don't worry about it. Okay, I
Okay,
will send you back, Medardo. Who was your partner?
okay, Mister. Thank you.
Who was your partner?
Sorry, Emilia.
Okay,
Mhm.
don't get disconnected. Okay, I will see you in some minutes.
Yes, Mister.
Hello, Luis.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, how are you?
I am nervous. And I
Don't
think
worry, don't be nervous. You'll do fine. So task number one, describe a folk tale, right? Use the passive voice. And for the number two, describe personal experience and using direct questions. You ready?
I think yes.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
The famous folk, and I I remember that my grandma, um, when I was a child, I hear no, sorry, I hear for a Catejo in an in a town where she lived. Uh, he told me she described this um, this is like a dog. It's a large and they have a red eyes. And she saying me that appears at night in a lonely person and lonely places, and that appears for Kera drunks drunks name. um and that's a famous folk, and when she sent me this folk take, I feel so um, afraid because I was a I remember I was a 7 or 8 years or um and I think that's it, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Just a couple of things. Luis, I did not notice that you were using the present perfect passive. Could you give me an example?
Example using a passive voice.
Yes.
Okay. Example about the this the example I use I just tell you.
Yes, can be the same.
Okay. Have you for example passive voice? I wonder. I don't. I am a little confused, but I try. Let me see. Let me see. If do you I am a little confused about. I try.
Okay, don't worry. It is, for example, when you say my grandfather has been scared by la ciguanaba.
Okay. It's like okay. My well, sorry. My grandmother has not been scared when we talk about
Hey.
um um
Okay, only that one.
I guess
Okay, Luis, I recommend you to practice a little bit more, right? Because it seems that the structure are not managed properly yet, okay?
okay.
So I urge you, right, that take advantage of the course. Tome ventaja del curso, right? If you make an effort to get connected every day from 8 p.m. to 10, is because you want an improvement, right? But that improvement will
Yeah.
come only if you practice, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
teacher.
so give it a try, okay? So that's like general recommendation for this. I will send you back. Who were your partners?
Okay.
You're almost finished. Okay, I will call you in some minutes.
Okay. Okay.
And hello, Mariela.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, you ready
I'm
now?
sorry. Yes, I'm
No, don't worry.
sorry.
Don't worry, that's okay. Now you can start whenever you're ready.
Okay. Um, one of our most famous story from our country is La Carreta Chillona.
Mhm.
I have never been so surprised by a story. My grandmother tells it as such a vivid experience. La Carreta Chillona has been told by the grandparents of many generations. The story has never been heard by my daughters. I have the suspicion, but I will scare them by telling it because they are very young. La Carreta Chillona has never been verified by any real author, but has been written by several authors in different books. This is tax 1. And the tax 2, one of my most satisfying experience I have had is going on to PNIT, but it has also been a dark and very scary experience. I would love to know if I could do it again, but I'm not really sure if I could do it again because now I think I'm doing dangerous things because I am older. I could find out where I could trust myself again in a safer way because the last time I did it on La Puerta del Diablo.
Okay.
And I wonder why I feel so liberated. Maybe it's because it's an experience that raises your adrenaline a lot and according to the science that make you feel very good. And that's it.
Okay, perfect. Actually, great job, right? You mentioned the structures and everything that was requested. The only maybe general observation that I could tell you is that to continue improving the fluency and the confidence is that practice a little bit more in the classes, right? Not mine because mine already finished, but in the
Yes.
future classes, right? Try to practice and participate a little bit more. That's going to help you a lot. You will see, right?
Yes, thank you, teacher.
So give
Your
it a try.
class it's it was very funny and I learned it so much.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, just keep up, right? I will send
Yes,
you back
teacher.
and I see you in, well, in a minute.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, guys, time is over. I think that everybody passed. Only I'm missing one, but it's gonna be tomorrow. Tomorrow we had exam. It's the last class, right? So please try not to miss it, okay? Have a great night. Que descansen mucho. And I will see you tomorrow.
See you.
Teacher, see you tomorrow.
Hello, good
See you,
night.
teacher.
Good night, everyone.